Hi friends, good evening to all. Welcome to AI with Durga Sir. Just for
5 minutes.
5
5
minutes. Wonderful topic, wonderful point.
5 minutes.
Okay, every day 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. You will become experts in AI, I'm sure. Sir, until in just 365 days, believe me. Okay, like now. So today I want to go a bit something beyond prompt engineering. Okay, prompt engineering, there are few topics are there tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I will discuss a bit sudden surprise topic I want to introduce for you people, right? What is the topic is API, because this knowledge must be required. How many days I will open ChatGPT? I'm sending the request. Okay, I don't want because that is end user level. Because tomorrow if I'm going to be app developer, tomorrow from app I want to develop, then obviously there is some concept which must be required. What is that concept? Is API concept. What is that, sir? So that concept I want to talk for you people. Remember this one. So most valuable, very important concept for you people, right? Suppose just take very special care. I want to check my mail. Observe very carefully. I want to check my mail. How you are checking your mail? Can you please confirm? Open.
Email.
What you are going to do? Open the
Outlook.
open the gmail.com. Open the gmail.com. So gmail.com website you are opening. Enter your mail ID and password, and then you are seeing the mails. Correct, right? Respond.
Yes, sir.
That is the thing. So now, if I want to send any request, okay, to the ChatGPT, sir, I want to get the response from the ChatGPT. What I'm taking, open ChatGPT.com, okay, OpenAI ChatGPT, something like that website I will open, and then I'm sending the request. Now I'm getting the response. So, being human being, we are getting the response from the web applications, from the apps, okay, just by sending the request, by opening the GUI screens, and by sending the request, I'm getting the response. Okay, like that. So tomorrow, I want to develop my own website. Okay, my requirement is what? I want to develop my own website, Durga AI. Assume that, sir. Sir, now, my requirement here is, observe carefully about this terminology. What's my requirement is, just I'm trying to develop Durga AI. Okay, like this is my application, right? Okay, this is my application. Maybe something like website, something like mobile app, something like website. Just I developed this application, right? Assume that. Okay, assume that, right? I developed this application. Now, how the users are going to send the request? Okay, here assume that there is one user is there. Okay, assume that there is one user is there. So this person is the user, like just assume that this person is the user. Okay, like that. So now he opened this DurgaAI.com website, and whatever he is going to send the request, whatever response he is going to get the response. Something like you are sending the request, okay, to Gmail. Now you are seeing your mail information, right? Same way. Okay, this is Durga AI. Just I'm trying to develop this application, right? Assume that. So tomorrow, I want to tell to the people, again, not only end user, even if you write a Python, that Python program also can communicate with my Durga AI, and you send a request, my Durga AI app is going to provide the response to you. Okay, response to Python program. Okay, here observe this, not human interaction. Another software component, another software program want to communicate with my software application. Okay, like so just best example for you people. So I don't want, so assume that there is one app, weather app is there. Weather app is there. Weather app, I may not have the access. Okay, so I will do one thing. I will, from my mobile, I will send a request. Then automatically to the mobile, from the mobile, I'm getting the response. So here just how one software component can communicate with another software component. Interoperability must be required. So some messenger must be required between two software components are required to communicate with each other. that messenger, that interoperability is by default considered as API. What is that, sir? Can you please spell out the word?
API.
API means application programming interfaces. Okay, like what I will do is today I developed one website DURGASI.com. Any person can open that website and can get the required response. Okay, the required information is available there. You can get that. But not only human being. If you have your Python program, from the Python program also you can send the request. From Java program also you can send the request like that. Then how I can do that? What I will do is, so for this DURGA AI, I will develop one concept named with the API, application programming interfaces. I will develop, sir. Now this API I will share with the people. I will share with the people. Then, so what, by using this API from Java program happily, okay, this person is going to communicate with this. Okay, he is not human being. What is this one? Can you please spell out? What is this one?
Java
Another Java program.
Java program.
Java program. Now Java program can communicate with my DURGA AI application. How this communication is possible? Can you please confirm? By using what?
API.
Using what? API. Remember this one. Similarly, tomorrow I want to write one Python program. Okay, I want to write Python program. From the Python program, I want to communicate with the DURGA AI. Okay, how it is possible, sir? By using API. Remember very carefully, right? So, what is the purpose of API? Okay, two different software components can communicate with each other by using which concepts are API concept. Remember this one. For DURGA AI application, API is not there. Assume that API is not there. API is not developed. Then automatically, if API is not there, then who can use my web application?
Persons only, not another
Only
program.
persons. Only persons, not software programs. So from the software programs, requests are not in a position to handle. That's why, as web application developer, my responsibility is I have to develop my web application and I have to develop API also for that web application. Remember this one. So by using API, yes, different software components can communicate with my application. Next, by using normal web application, yes, end user can send directly the request and he can get the service, right? So what is the purpose of API? Is that clear for you people? Not required to keep much explanation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir. Sir, but here DURGA AI is like just like acting like middleware, no, sir?
DURGA
example
AI
which
is
you
the not a middleware. DURGA AI is the main application, the background application, whatever there.
So in the
Okay.
back end, the servers will come, no, sir?
I mean,
The
inside
servers
server,
and-
my app is there. DURGA AI is my web application. Assume that. Rajiv, my web application, and user sending the HTTP request. Now, so open the web DURGASI.com. Now providing the required response. Whatever response is there, is going to get directly HTTP request. HTTP response is getting
Through the API. That is the front end, no, sir?
through the API. Application people from software program can communicate. Not API is the different, GUI is the different. Don't confuse with both.
Okay.
Okay. API means so from API means from software program to communicate with the web application. API concept is required. You are seeing GUI and then you are sending the request, getting the response and so on is by default considered as what? Normal end user communication. Okay.
API is like a public interface. Anyone can access through the components from the components.
Anyone can access. So application by using that API, any software component can communicate. Suppose here very simple, sir. ChatGPT is there. Forget about all the cinema. The people just listen carefully. ChatGPT is there. How we send request up to this? How many multiple prompts we executed, right? Multiple prompts we executed. How I executed? Can you please confirm?
Using
ChatGPT
GUI
website I
only.
open. ChatGPT website I open. Okay. Now here, just observe, matter of 1 minute. So here, what I did is chatgpt.com. Okay. Now, so I'm sending the request. Explain. Okay. Explain about API. I'm asking this question. Then automatically, now I'm getting the response. So now ChatGPT is the web application. By using this web application, and I'm sending the request. Now I'm getting the response. Are you getting the point? Here, who is sending the request? Please confirm. Who is sending the request?
You are sending the
Person.
You, sir.
Yes,
You.
You are sending the
person,
request.
end user, normal person is sending the request. But I want to send a request from the Python program, from Java program, or from mobile app. There is one mobile app is there. From the mobile app, it is going to communicate. It's going to communicate with the ChatGPT, and it is the responsible to provide. Okay, tomorrow automation I want to do that. In the automation, human touch, human interaction won't be there. Okay, please collect top 5 trending topics. So from the ChatGPT. Next, for every topic, prepare script, video script from ChatGPT. And then, so this total thing, human is not going to do because automation, right? Automation means automatically it has to do. So some software program has to do that. Okay, assume that I wrote Python script. From the Python script, this total communication is going to be happen between ChatGPT and Sir Python program. How this communication is going to be happen?
API.
API, right?
The API. Yeah.
Yes, that is what is the purpose of API. Automation. Without API concept, there is no question of automation. There is no question of real systems. Remember this one, sir. In real time, so no one is going to open. Of course, end user, consumer point of view, whatever we are doing is excellent. That is the best way. But tomorrow, if you want to develop agents, if you want to do automation kind of thing, then compulsory required knowledge is a API concept. Clear, right?
Yes, sir, API is
what
like a
is-
web service, sir. It's a kind
something
of
like something like REST APIs. Have you
Yeah,
heard
yes.
about that?
Yeah,
REST
yeah,
APIs,
yes,
RESTful
REST
APIs, like
yeah, yes.
those things are. Next, in the Python area, DRF is there, Django REST framework, like this type of thing is API. Okay, so now very simple. ChatGPT is there. ChatGPT website, chatgpt.com is for end user. Remember, chatgpt.com is for
End
End
user.
end user. So Python program is there. So I have Python program. How the Python program is going to open chatgpt.com and it's going to send the request? How it is going to get in the response? ChatGPT is not that. So for ChatGPT application, API should be available. By using that API, I will communicate with ChatGPT. What is that API? Is OpenAI. Remember this one. What is that, sir? Can you please spell out?
OpenAI.
OpenAI. Remember, OpenAI is the API. Of course, company name is also same. OpenAI is the API which can be used to communicate with the ChatGPT. Remember careful. Okay. Now, here, the important point here is how we can communicate that. What is the way? Sir, I want to explain a small chota program. But before that, let me talk just 2 or 3 minutes about, let me document what is API like. Just 2 or 3 points if you are interested. Can I go for that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, JSON and all is for API only, correct response.
Correct. JSON, all these things, what will happen is software program, ChatGPT is there. Python, it is developed in Python. But ChatGPT, no guarantee it is developed in Python. It's developed in some language. Assume that some other language. But this person can't understand its language. This person can't understand its language. Okay? There should be common understandable message format must be required, right?
Yes.
That message format, universal understandable message format, generally we are going to use is JSON.
Okay, sir.
Of course, now the people are using Tune or something like multiple. Earlier in the olden days, the people used XML concept. XML, but XML is the heavyweight component, multiple tags. That's why the people forgot to use. Now the people are using JSON. But anyway, AI model level Tune concept also the people are using. Okay, but JSON is the
Hmm.
most common. So JSON format can understandable by Java or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Can understandable by Python or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Can understandable by .NET or not?
Yes.
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 That's why common message format between two software applications communication is a JSON concept. Getting right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, just a few minutes, let me document so that tomorrow you people may feel easy to refer. Okay. Here, just AI with the Durga Sir, like, yeah. So here, what is the concept we require to talk? Anyone can you please?
API.
API,
API
application
concept.
programming.
Okay.
Yes.
API, application programming interfaces, right? Okay. So it's a very, very simple API. API. Okay. Anyone can you please tell what is the abbreviation?
Application programming interfaces.
Interface or interfaces, like any word. If it's a multiple or it's a single, you can use application programming interfaces. Okay, like so now the point here is just observe that. So I can use the word a messenger. It is a messenger. It is a messenger. Okay, that allows one software to talk to another software, okay, one software to talk to another software. Okay, so API is not artificial intelligence, API is not programming language, API is not scary. Just remember that API is just a bridge. Okay, API is just a bridge between two software components. Just a bridge between two software components. Okay, that's all. So now here there is how you are going to do that. Of course, here just example. If you consider example, ChatGPT website is there. ChatGPT website is there. This ChatGPT website. This is for humans. Can I use the word? I respond. This is for humans. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
ChatGPT
Yes, sir.
website for humans. ChatGPT API is there. ChatGPT API. Okay, ChatGPT API is there. This is for software components. Software components. Okay, remember carefully. So, software component. Okay, like so without the API, suppose I'm not having any API concept. Without the API, just remember there is no automation, no real-time apps, Okay, next, no industry projects. Remember this one. No industry projects. API must be required. Okay. So now how API is going to work? So how we can do that from the small Python program? Like I will explain for you people. Okay, after this, what is the need of API? Is that clear? Two different software components, how they can communicate with each other by using API concept, right? Okay, like that. Now I have one Java program is there. I wrote Java program. This Java program can communicate with the ChatGPT and provide response. That's about my requirement, right? Okay, like now compulsory which thing must be required, right? A Java program or a Python program, some software program must be required. This program is responsible to send a request to ChatGPT, and the ChatGPT is going to provide a response. That response it is going to use internally, maybe displayed for the end user, or maybe may save in the database, or maybe used for its internal sake. Okay, like some way my Python program is going to use. How you can do that? Remember, right? So if you want to communicate with the ChatGPT from software components, API is required. So you require to have developer, OpenAI developer account. What is that? OpenAI account. OpenAI developer account must be required. Okay, like that. So now what they are going to do? Suppose here very simple. if you want to save money in the bank, what thing must be required?
Bank account.
Bank account must be required. Okay, bank account must be required. Then automatically, sir, if you want to withdraw from your bank account, okay, this is the checkbook. This is the checkbook, or otherwise this is the ATM card. Happily you can withdraw. This is the account number. You can deposit the money in your account number. Your unique ID they are going to provide. Okay, that is my account number. Next, if I want to communicate with my account, if I want to access my account, so through ATM, compulsory PIN number must be required. Correct, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Authentication, PIN number must be required. Okay, because are you valid person or not? Because your card may be used by someone else. For everyone, this card is going to be useful. For everyone is going to access directly without PIN, then your amount by default will be gone. That's why compulsory, mandatory. Okay, it should be must be required. Okay, like that. So PIN is required. Same way, if I want to access from net banking, okay, username, password, and OTP, these kind of things must be required. Otherwise, because security concern, okay, by using these credentials only, you can access your bank account. Okay, same way, if you want to access your ChatGPT developer point of view, OpenAI account must be required. What is that, sir? Which account must be required? OpenAI account must be required. First thing. Second thing is how I can send a request to the ChatGPT by using API. Compulsory. ChatGPT, you have to tell to the ChatGPT, "Oi, I'm so and so person. I have already account in there with you. Can you please, you can identify me with my PIN number, so that automatically you are going to identify me." Okay, so can you please execute and provide the response? If any billing is required, I will take care, don't worry at all. Such type of thing, yes, must be required. The PIN number here is, we are going to use API key. What is that, sir? Can you please tell?
API key. Sir,
API
here
key, something like your ATM PIN number. To access the bank account, ATM PIN number, or something like your net banking credentials to access your account. Because how many tokens you used? How I can send the bill? Okay, to which person I record send the bill? So in your request, compulsory I record identifier. In every request, compulsory you have to associate your key so that I can identify this request is coming from Durga. Okay, so this is billing is associated with Durga, like API people are going to, I mean OpenAI ChatGPT people are going to tomorrow send the bill. So two activities must be required. If I want to show a small software application, sending the request, getting the response, not by using chatgpt.com. I don't want to do that. So for that, what I require to have, OpenAI account must be required, developer point of view. Next, the key must be required, API key must be required. Next, the third component what I required is Python program is required. Any doubt?
Sir, one small doubt. See, we are sending the key because we are accessing from the outside program. Correct.
Correct.
So what I'm trying to say means I am having an account, okay, in my name. Okay, so I know the user ID and password. Multiple peoples can be there. How they will know my user ID and password?
They won't. That's
Uh,
why
uh,
if you are sending the request with your user ID and password, you can connect. Some other person sending the request with his user ID and password is going to connect. Suppose if I am sending the request to the ChatGPT, I will share my OpenAI key, API key. I am going to share. So here the problem is, suppose my key, if I will share with you, what will happen?
I will misuse it.
That's why that should
Yes,
be
sir. That point I
private
understood.
property.
Why I asked this in the sense, not only one programmer going to use the OpenAI, correct? Many people will use, like around the world. Okay, so each way have its own user ID and password. But what I'm trying to say means multiple Durga AI is there. Okay, so you have created the application. There is an API layer. Multiple people are trying to access it. Correct. So for each one, how the same password, username, password?
Username, password same won't be there.
Okay.
Won't be there. For every person, separate authentication mechanism, separate authentication will be there. Credentials should be separate.
Okay. Like our
Okay.
banking account, each person using different username and password and logging into the same banking application. They are also having the account for this API layer, and they are using the same. Correct, sir?
Exactly. Now observe this. ChatGPT's application. ChatGPT people are providing API. Okay. Now Durga want to communicate with the ChatGPT API. So what I require to send? My API key I will send, so that based on that it will recognize and it's going to provide the response. Suppose Mohan Kumar has to send the request. Then you require to associate
my key.
Your key, then it's going to provide the response.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Now observe the remaining people also. So 3 components must be required. Let me open OpenAI. Okay, API level developer account. Okay, up to this I used what? Anyone can you please spell out? I used only
UI, ChatGPT.
up to this I used only UI, chatgpt.com. Okay, now onwards, okay, I don't want to use this bloody website. I want to go for platform.openai.com. Observe carefully. What is the website you require to refer is, okay, platform.openai.com. Okay, now here just let me type. So if you are having the account, directly it will go for this. Okay, for this. If you are not having account, then just through your Gmail, okay, you can access, no problem at all. Okay, just then through your Gmail, you can log in, no issue. Sign up with Gmail, it's possible. Happily, it's a matter of 1 minute activity. Nothing will be there. Any explanation is required? Respond, friends. Any explanation is required?
No, sir.
Or
Clear, right?
बच्चे लोग खेलता रहता है.
Okay.
One question, sir.
Yeah. Yes, you can ask. Can you please unmute and ask?
APIs will be provided by the respective ChatGPT or any
ChatGPT
or AWS, those kind. We need to have an access to.
Where is that service? Where is that service? From that service, we require to get the API. Okay, ChatGPT people are providing the API for
sir, like Swagger document we are using, like Swagger document we are using for the communicate in the Java. So like that they are providing some document. What thing we need to send in the request.
They will provide documentation. How you can send, what is the way, if you have Java application, how you can, or Python application, how you can communicate. So they will provide documentation part.
Okay. Like in the Java microservices, people are providing the Swagger document where the method name, parameter, the thing is there. What we need to say in the payload and what is the method and what the URL, the thing details we are getting. Right.
Yeah.
So similar way we are getting here also, right?
Similar. Just I will show one example so that you will get much clarity.
Okay.
Yeah. Sir, here just this is the thing what I required to go for. Okay. Sir, here have a look once. Next, there is one small thing is there, friends. Just observe this. Here, this key is the most important. Don't share with any person. Okay, not at all recommended. Okay, like sir, here API keys are there. Okay, like sir, create a new secret key. Like you can just create automatically. What is the name you want? Okay, demo key 2, like I'm trying to create secret key. Then automatically secret key is generated. Secret key got generated. By using this secret key, happily I can communicate with the ChatGPT from my software components. Remember this one, sir. So OpenAI platform, happily you can communicate, right? But here there is one small point is there. Of course, sir. Sir, this one compulsory we require to save somewhere. Otherwise, it may be the problem. Okay. Of course, you should not share publicly like this. Okay. Don't worry. I will delete after the session, because otherwise maybe a chance of misuse is going to be happen. Okay, like that. So how you can create API key? Just in the left side menu bar you can see API keys, just generate. Nothing will be there. Up to this is the clear, right? Account is ready. Simple, sir. Nothing. Next API key is also ready with you. Okay, right? What is the next thing? If you want to send a request to get the response, so there is one small restriction in there. To send a request, tokens are required. You are sending the tokens or not?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
To get the response, you are getting the tokens, right?
Yes.
API is not free. API is the cost. Okay, single request also you can't send. Remember this one. So here what will happen is in ChatGPT OpenAI platform, you require to pay the money in advance, something like prepaid. You have to share your credit card details, minimum $5 you require to deposit. Then only you can send your first API request. Ayyo. $5 is more. Don't worry. More than that, not at all required. So once $5 got completed, then automatically if you want, you can recharge. Because every API call is costly. Every API call is costly. Costly means it's going to be associated with the money. Okay, not huge money. Just a matter of some cents only. Don't worry at all. Very small amount only it's going to be happen. Oh, 1 million tokens if you are going to send, its cost is almost around some $2 or $3, something like. I showed one day, right? The same. So compulsory. Am I having any balance in my account? Just before this session, I recharged that. Anywhere? Are you seeing anywhere? Usage is there. Okay, total usage is this. Next, my billing, like anywhere is it there? Okay.
Right side edition.
Budget,
Budget.
sir.
Right side,
Budget.
right? Yes.
Zero tower.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, it will be there. It will be there. Just I what we call I recharged almost. I recharged with $10.
Here users manage
Manage, right? Where?
API key. Yes, click on.
Where is that?
Inside manage first option, sir. Before API key.
Before API key, usage is there. Manage usage. This is the usage.
Yeah, right side
How much
edition
usage
budget,
is?
sir. If you click on that, usage only.
$120.
$120 it is showing right side.
$120. It is the budget it kept, but not this one. Okay, it is the budget. We can total spend is the zero. Somewhere it will be there. $10 is my balance. That's what I'm saying.
Month aware. Oh, okay, balance you want to see.
Balance I want to show. Okay, anyway, just if you can go through that, automatically you will see. Don't worry at all. Okay, so here $10 already I recharged it. That's why. So my account is ready. I can send a request. So up to this, not required to keep any explanation. Okay, of course, if you want, I will show where is that balance will be there. Just ask ChatGPT how I can see OpenAI my current balance information, like it's going to tell. Minute I will show. Okay, how to check balance in OpenAI? Okay, platform.
Can you give one request and show, sir?
There you can see daily usage, monthly usage, tokens used, amount spent, billing overview, something like set, spending limit.
Sir, if we copy this API key and of course we copied it, right? In this while coding, in the coding, I'm audible, sir.
Yes, Rajiv. 1 minute. Okay. So here you can see there is no there is a way is there directly you can see that your account balance, like there is billing, like yes, why it's not showing earlier. Yeah. Can you please have a look once? Here I have observed API keys, admin keys, like a billing. How much billing, how much balance is there? Credit balance currently in my account?
$10.
$10. $10 I kept. Okay. $10 is by default enough. There is option is also there. Auto recharge is off. Okay. You can do auto recharge also. Okay. If this one is going to be next, add to credit balance. Next, cancel plan. All the things by default available. Don't worry at all. Okay. It's the safe. But only thing is, don't share this API key for everyone. Okay. If you are going to share, if it is going to be visible outside, maybe a chance of misuse. Beyond that, nothing will be there. Okay. Like that. So up to this, API key is ready. My OpenAI developer account is ready. Okay. Even balance also ready. What is the remaining part?
Sending request.
Writing a
Java
Python
Python
program.
program.
To send a request, a small Python program must be required. Can I type?
Yes,
Small.
sir. Yes,
Don't
sir.
worry. The people
Yes,
who
sir.
don't know about Python, don't worry at all. I'm not discussing any Python concept. Just the line, understand that. Very simple. Okay. First we require create connection with the ChatGPT. Of course, OpenAI, create a connection, send a request. You are getting the response. Display the response. That's all. In the request, please add your prompt. Request means prompt only. Next, while sending the request, compulsory you require to talk about, or while connecting API, I mean with the OpenAI, compulsory you require to provide your key. Correct, right? If you are not providing the key, then automatically how this person is going to recognize?
In the code, we have to mention the key.
Yes, exactly. But
So
actually, it's
whatever
not a good
node
programming
also-
practice. It's not a good programming practice, but there are some other ways are there. But in the code, through code, you require to communicate.
So
Okay.
in LLMs, we did this. LLMs, we use the key, sir. So we have to store it in a folder and give the access to the VS Code in the code.
Correct.
So what now what we'll do if we copy the code and use it in the Copilot agent or something. If we paste the code using this key, perform this so and so operation.
Same thing only,
It
right?
will do, no sir. Yeah.
Yes, the same thing only.
Yeah, it will do, no sir.
Yes, obviously. Okay. So here just observe carefully. Let me go further. Okay. But here, I hope Python program is there. Now ChatGPT is there. I require to communicate. So in the Python program, to communicate with the ChatGPT, there is one separate library must be required. Okay, that library is a OpenAI library. What is that library, sir? Can you please confirm?
OpenAI
OpenAI library. That library must be required. Okay, for that, what we have to do is we have to install. Okay, so just I'm showing normally, but I'm not using any editors, IDEs, all these kind of things. Just at very top level, I want to show for you people, right? So what we have to do is very simple, very simple. Sir, pip install OpenAI. What that I'm trying to take? OpenAI library package I'm trying to install. Okay, this package already
Sir, can you share this
Not
screen?
sharing the screen.
This package already I installed in my system. Have a look once. Sir, what I typed, can you please confirm? Pip install
OpenAI.
Pip install OpenAI. Okay, like that. Sir, this is what I took. Pip install OpenAI. Already there. So required package already installed. Like it may tell. Okay, already requirement already satisfied. Like it is providing. Because in your system, if it is not there, don't worry at all. It is going to install. Okay, this thing must be required from the Python program. So Python code. Okay, Python program if you want to write. So first thing is install. Install OpenAI package. Okay, this is now I'm ready to go for Python code. Okay, very simple.
Sir, one doubt is there, sir. So for normal CMD, we need to write that command, so it will install, right?
Yes, correct. Even if you are using IDEs also, okay, in the IDE console, you require to install this package. Pip install, okay, OpenAI. Correct, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm ready to go for Python program. Okay, how many people don't know about programming? Yes, friends. How many people don't know about programming?
I don't know, sir.
Anyone there?
Yes, sir.
Anyone there? Yeah, Mohan Kumar, you don't know? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
don't worry. I'm not going to talk any programming thing. Just have a look once. Layman terminology. Believe me. Layman terminology. 3 to 4 lines only. I'm going to write, not 40 lines. Very simple. Just by simply the specialty of programming languages is what it is doing, the method names, the function names. Okay, these are things only going to talk. The names itself is going to discuss, is going to describe what I'm doing, what we are doing. That's why easy, understandable. Don't think about internal things, just observe. Our idea is from the Python program, how I can send a request, how I'm going to get the response by API. That's about my requirement, which is really required for agents, for generative AI, for automation. That's why. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay. First, what I require to take from OpenAI. Okay, OpenAI. There is a OpenAI is a library. In that library, there is a class is there. OpenAI. What is that class name? Okay, don't worry. The people who don't know about programming, don't worry at all. OpenAI is the library. In that there is a class is there. OpenAI class is there, sir. Okay, like we are make it from OpenAI import AI. Okay, OpenAI is a class. Just we are make OpenAI library or OpenAI class available to the Python program. Beyond that, nothing's done. Okay. Now my question is, can you please create a client with connection must be required, right? Connection must be required with the OpenAI. So create client with the API key. With the API key. Okay, so I need to get connected with the OpenAI, connected with the ChatGPT app. How I can do that is something like client is equal to, there is one class I created, right? Yes, OpenAI class I created. Okay, OpenAI. Sir, here API key. What is that, sir? Can you please spell out? What is the variable I used?
API key.
API key. Yes, whatever the key we required, we just copy pasted. Okay, let me use this one. Okay, I'm not going to concentrate on readability. I'm not going to concentrate on how we are going to do all these things. Don't worry at all. Just observe that. Now I created a connection to the ChatGPT. And can you please remember me? This is my key. Like I'm spending. I'm telling. Up to this, any doubt?
No, sir.
No.
Connection is ready. Okay, like once connection is ready, what I have to do that?
Response.
Can you please create? Can you please
Send your prompt.
Create a request.
Create a request.
Create a request and then send. That's about my requirement. Once I create a request and I send, then what I'm going to get now?
Response.
Response I'm going to get. But to send a request, I want to send a request. What thing must be required?
Prompt.
Method name.
Prompt. Is there right?
Because sending the request means prompt is required. Because connection, assume that already there. Except there is one more thing we require to specify. What is that is? In this bleeding OpenAI, in this LLM model, there are multiple brains it is keeping. Correct, right? GPT 5.2, GPT 4.0. So,
Model we need to
which brain you want, you have to specify that also, right?
Correct.
Right?
Yes,
Can you please provide response by using GPT 4.0 mini edition or otherwise GPT 5.2, like you can specify. But old versions means less cost. But newer versions means more API cost may be more. Don't worry about that. Just it's very small. What I want to take now, I'm telling, boss, I'm ready to send my request. I'm ready to send my prompt. Okay, which model, which brain you require to use, I will tell for you people, right? Okay, like now, yes, it is. It's very easy. Don't worry at all, friends. Okay, what I want to take is prompt. Okay, what I want to take is some prompt. I want to take maybe prompt is it seems to be some keyword. It's a prompt one I'm taking. Yeah, which prompt you require? Explain. Okay, importance of API and the API keys. Okay, in short, I'm trying to provide. Is it okay? Any explanation is required, prompt is ready. What the second thing is ready? Okay, brain is required or not?
Yes.
Brain. I'm taking. Okay, which brain I'm trying to use is GPT. Okay, 4.1, GPT 4.1. Sir, mini. This is the brain I'm trying to use. Okay, just I'm creating two variables. Okay, like so now the required data is there with me. Now happily I can send a request. So to send a request, what I have to take is this is the thing, sir. Client. I created one client object, right? Client object means what? Connection. I respond. Connection.
Yes.
By using that connection only, I can send the request, right? Client dot responses. Responses is a module. Responses dot create. Create is a function or a method. Okay, create is a function. Client dot responses dot create. Can you please send a request or create a request? So in this request, which things must be required? Which model you want? Which model I require, sir? Brain. Already this variable is there with me. Please confirm. Already I saved this one, right?
Yes, sir.
I respond. So that's why I'm using this variable. If you don't want to use brain, directly you can copy paste here, no problem at all. Model is ready. Okay, model is ready. What the next one I require to take care? Input.
Prompt.
Means prompt. Input means prompt I require. What is that prompt? Okay, prompt is also available inside this variable. That's it. Any difficulty? Are you feeling any difficulty to understand this concept?
No, sir, but this model and input are fixed one, or this is also variables, model and input?
Where is that? These are the fixed. Because these are called keyword arguments. Something like Python related. Don't worry much about these two things are fixed. These are the variables, anything you can use. No problem at all. So create. Is it a predefined method or not? Predefined function or not? Yes. Responses. Is it a predefined or not?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Client. Is it a predefined or not?
No, we have created. No?
Good. I thought that you are telling yes, like no. Client is my own variable, right? Okay. Now, sir, I'm sending the request. Once I'm sending this request, this line is going to communicate with the OpenAI, ChatGPT, so and so model. My prompt is going to execute. Now, because of this, am I going to getting the response or not? Please confirm.
Yes.
Am I getting the response or not? Yes.
Sir.
That response. Let me save inside a variable. Okay. What is that variable? Is response is equal to like I'm taking. Response is equal to client dot response dot create like I'm trying to take. Any doubt up to this?
No.
Now response is already there. Okay.
Sir, one small doubt is there, sir.
Yes.
So here you were using only one prompt, right? So why you required to mention prompt one? Only prompt is not enough?
Because why I'm taking is if I take a prompt, it seems to be some predefined reserved word or something like okay, the color got changed, right? That's why. Otherwise, okay. If the problem is there, I will change prompt.
Sir, this brain we can use the latest one also, right?
Latest, anything available, we can use. But
from where we can get
brain,
this detail, sir? Brain detail?
From the platform.
Okay.
From the platform. We have
sir.
developer platform is available, right?
Right.
Okay. So here you people can see complete documentation, payment method, billing history. Okay. Here which brains are available, all the information is available from here. Next API documentation is also available. Okay. From the JavaScript, if you want to communicate, what is the way? Okay. Like next these are GPT 5.2, GPT 5 mini, GPT 5 nano. You can use like from the Python program if you want to communicate, what is the way? All this documentation by default is available here. Getting right?
Yeah. Okay, sir. Got it.
Sir,
Thank you.
but models we have to download, no, sir? Models.
We are not required to download anything. Am I installing in my local system? Where are you? Am I installing anything in my local system?
But we
No,
downloaded
this is
block
API
models
call.
and everything.
It's API call. I'm sending the request to the ChatGPT. ChatGPT is the responsible to provide the response. If it is there in my local system, what is the need of API first?
Right. Okay.
Okay,
Sir,
now
like
here it is.
just one question for the prompt, if there is any like length restrictions and all, right? So that will be maybe there in the documentation also, because there should be
Yeah,
some limit
definitely
on
it
how
will be
much
there.
we can.
All the things related to if you have any limitations or restrictions or anything, API documentation, API is the responsible to provide complete information.
Got it.
Getting right, how to use, everything is available. That's why API documentation is very important. Okay, just my intention is just I'm showing. But anyway, if while going for the next level, if we are facing yes, a certain level, oh, is there any limit? Because tomorrow I want to send a huge prompt, then automatically is there any restriction? Then we require to think about, but not now.
Right.
Okay, now the response is ready. Okay, let me print that response. Print response dot output text. Response dot output text. Okay. Now here some response object we are going to get. In this response object, there is a variable is there named with output text. That variable we are trying to print. Now the response in the text format happily it's going to print. That's it, friends. The people who don't know about Python, so are you facing any difficulty to understand this concept?
No.
No, sir. But
Don't
sir,
worry about internal variables, internal things. Just observe the flow. Connected, first connected, connection ready, preparing the request object, sending the request. Now I'm getting the response. From the response, extract the text and I'm displaying the text. Any doubt?
No. Sir, here we are using the OpenAI like the platform, and we are making the API call. So tomorrow, if I am working for any client, right? So we will not be directly using this endpoint because it's public, right? So maybe we will host it the
That's what
endpoint
I told,
internally.
right? There is a way. So inside environment variables we are going to save, and just they will provide a variable. That variable you record the access. You can't have the access to this API key directly. Okay.
No, not about the key, sir, because this is the OpenAI API. This is all public. Because they might get our data also. Sometimes we're working for the client, we have to keep our data secured instead of sending it to OpenAI. So maybe we will host our model, OpenAI like model within our server or within our network, and then make the calls. Because we have to keep our data secured, right? We cannot send our client data to
Then maybe I'm not sure. Maybe customized GPTs may come into the picture at that time. Maybe.
Okay. Because our data is secured, right? We will not send it.
Moreover, API calls compulsory. These people are always going to assure security for our data. Remember that. Otherwise, how the people are going to communicate, how the people are going to use APIs.
In production, we use Azure Microsoft AI Foundry, where we download and we deploy in our cloud side, so that it won't be sent data to directly to the this brain deployed their cloud.
Custom GPT. Custom GPT.
మనమే ఆ బ్రెయిన్ తీసుకొచ్చి మనం
That's
cloud
what.
mission లో
That's what.
పెట్టవచ్చు.
That's what. Custom GPT.
కష్టం
Okay.
కష్టం ఏం కాదు సార్, సేమే. కాకపోతే వాళ్ళ కంట్రోల్ లేకుండా మన కంట్రోల్లోకి వస్తారు.
That's what. Keep it. We are going to get that model, and that model, whatever way you are going to use, you can use. If you want, you can do the customization, all the things.
యా, మన మొబైల్ యాప్ మన యాప్ మన డివైస్లోకి ఎట్లా డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకుంటామో ఆ మోడల్ ఎత్తుకొచ్చి మన క్లౌడ్ లో పెట్టేసుకున్నాం. మన కొనుక్కునే క్లౌడ్ ఉంటుంది కదా,
Something like in our account.
అప్పుడు మన డేటా వాళ్ళకి పోదు, మన దగ్గర ఉంటుంది అనమాట.
Yeah. Okay. Now, can I send a request now?
Yes, sir.
First Python program. Next, after seeing the response, actually, maybe now, okay. After seeing the what is the prompt I use? Explain importance of API and API keys in short. Okay. Now let me send a request. API call, maybe. So what is the response I'm going to get? Yes. Can you please read this line? Can you please read the statement? APIs, application programming interfaces allow different software systems to communicate and share data or functionality seamlessly. Okay, seamlessly. They enable developers to integrate features, access services, and build application more efficiently. API keys are unique identifiers used to authenticate, authorize request to an API. They help control access, track usage, and secure the API from unauthorized use. API keys, what is the purpose? API keys are unique identifiers used to authenticate, authorize request to an API. They help control access to track. Sir, here, this is the response I'm getting from OpenAI. Okay. But very interesting thing is, I didn't open chatgpt.com. Are you in the position to understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose something like I'm sending my next prompt is okay. Let me change the prompt. Explain about Durandar movie. Okay, like I'm asking.
In 2 lines.
In 2 lines. More saving. Okay. Yeah. Good. Now let me send a request for the response.
I think it is better
Okay.
to use.
Durandar is an action-packed Indian film. Follows the journey of deterministic, overcoming film challenge. It blends intense drama and thrilling sequences to keep the audience engaged throughout. Wonderful, right?
Yes.
Yes, friends. Now we are not sending the request. Sir, from ChatGPT. Just I'm using. Yes, this is the way how you can communicate. Okay, API. Through API, how you can send the request. So, if you have this knowledge, then you can create your own chatbot. With this, just I will keep on asking. Now I'm asking first question, second question, third question, fourth question. Automatically, my program never going to be stopped. Whenever I'm using the term, okay, no, then only it's going to be stopped until using the word no or exit. Can you please keep on asking the question? Always providing the response.
So where did you copy and paste this code?
Copy?
Where did you copy and paste this code just now for this request?
That is on the
file. I mean, SAR is running Python
program,
right?
File.
Running Python program,
okay.
right?
I saved a Python program. This is the Python program test.py. Okay, here the name I use right.
Yeah.
Rajiv. Yeah, that is the problem.
Yes, sir.
Rajiv. I use the test.py. By using this name, I'm sending this. I'm executing this program. Okay, here what command I used? Py test.py. Can you please run test.py file? In test.py file, my Python code is there.
Sir, can you please run once without extraction so that we can see the JSON? I mean, how it is coming from JSON. Like, as of now, we extracted, and that is why
that may be response object. We require to identify the type and so on. 1 minute. Let me, of course, here the remaining people, just can you please close your eyes for a minute? You may get okay. What is the function we require to use? Type, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What is the type? If it is the JSON, then directly
In prompt ask for picture. Let's see how it responds.
Okay. Sir, here OpenAI types response object we are going to get. Okay. From the response, how you can find the JSON response object we are going to get. Okay, it's not JSON directly. Okay, in the response object, we can get something like in the response object, we can from that we can ask ChatGPT. Can you please provide JSON format, something like that. Have you observed? Here, this is the object what I got.
Yes,
this is the class what internally has. Now, very simple. What I will do is, let me ask ChatGPT. Is it visible, right?
The directory.
let me ask the ChatGPT to get JSON response. How to get JSON response? Okay, now you actually practical OpenAI response object. Okay, JSON data. Yes, here it is telling. Is there any Python object full JSON? Yeah. Are you seeing right? Are you seeing this line?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Who is asking this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, dump JSON, model dump JSON, like, so where is that model dump? Okay, nothing. Here is the same. Now let me change this code. Print a response dot model dump JSON response. This is the is it a predefined or not? Anyone can you please tell? Is it a
Yes,
predefined or
sir.
not?
Yes, sir.
Predefined.
Yes.
So after response object, there is a function.
Yes.
Function model jump
So-
JSON or method is there. Like now.
So can you print another statement like the directory? We can see like all the available methods there.
Yes,
The response
that's
object.
a complete code. That is a complete. Okay, don't worry. Just ask from the response object how you can get complete. Okay, like now the response what I'm getting. Are you seeing right? What is this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is
Yes,
this
sir.
one?
JSON.
JSON
Key
This
value.
is the JSON response.
Yes.
Key value here. Yeah.
This is the JSON response what we are going to get.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. Don't worry much about programming as of now. Just observe that from program happily we can send a request to the OpenAI. Now whatever the prompts we executed, now also happily we can execute the same prompts from Python program tomorrow, which is very important for your automation tools. Next and after that, very important for agentic AI. Everywhere this knowledge must be required.
So for all this request and response, how much did it cost you? Just interested to
It's very simple. Almost somewhere we saw. It's suppose here 1 minute. Is it visible? Visible now? No. Just 1 minute.
In some sense,
Very small. Yeah. Here just where is that?
account logo right side.
Billing.
Billing
Account.
is I don't think immediately it's going to be generated like here what I will here just observe that GPT 5.2, GPT 5 mini, GPT like old models like if I consider GPT 5.2, can you please have a look once? Yes, friend. Can you please have a look once? What is this one?
$75.
$1.75. What is this one? $14. So 1 million tokens, input tokens if you are going to send, then its cost is $1.75. 1 million output tokens if you are going to get, then automatically its cost is $14. Getting? Who asked this? Is it got clarified?
yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, very small sense only it's going to be. Don't worry much about that.
Sir, in case of API, we don't have any token limit for the response and all. Or
Definitely there should be at certain point there should be token limit must be there. Okay, there should be.
Okay.
Sir, if I want to make a mini project regarding this for my resume or for interview purpose, then I have to purchase this and recharge OpenAI.
You have to purchase.
You have to recharge this now OpenAI to.
If you want to do API calls compulsory, charge must be there. It's not free account. But hardly $5.
Yeah. So which model we are using? Just say for example, currently we are using OpenAI. So how much on
Google
what
Gemini,
different
you
types
will
of
get
model we are using?
What model?
Yes. Which model we are using? For other example
In
of
our-
models like
In our program,
yeah, in our program and other way in others also.
generally GPT 5.2.
Okay.
5.2 is the latest.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all, friends. So this is about the basic idea what you people should aware. Okay, just really, whenever I saw the first time response from Python code, I felt very happy because now we are not required to send, we are not required to open ChatGPT and sending. My Python program getting the response means what is the biggest advantage we are going to get is, so automation will become, we are moving one step towards automation. Remember.
Sir, one thing for the.
Do you want this program?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to save this program to?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But remove API gateway, sir. API key.
Yeah.
Just mentioned API key. Password.
Yeah.
Dot.
Okay. That's it.
Sir, for learning
That's all,
purpose.
friends.
Sir, one minute. Sir, for learning purpose, we can use some open source model like Olama or the DeepSeek in our local system and can do the API call, sir, just for learning purpose.
I'm not sure that model is that facility there or not. Getting. So if it is a free, then obviously happily you can use. I'm not sure about those models. Just
Google Gemini is there, sir. Daily money
is it
free credit. Yes, sir.
how
Google
many? Gemini.
Daily certain credits they are
Gemini.
giving. Yeah,
Okay,
free.
API. So we
Yes,
can send multiple calls.
Sir,
Tomorrow or day
Grok
after
is
tomorrow,
also
I will.
free.
Okay.
Grok is also free, sir. Sir, for instance.
API, is it API is the free? That's what important.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
API. Sir.
Yeah. If
Some
it is
of the
okay,
models they are giving basic models are free.
Okay. Yeah.
Sir, for instance, if we now we have taken an API key from OpenAI. Like that, if we taken if you using this key, we have created the chatbot and deployed into the web. So for every request, it will be charging, no, sir.
Obviously.
Then the users from the
Very
internet
small
will
amount,
also.
man. Very small amount. Why you have to worry? Is the
No, but
charging
even though,
is going to be happen? Charging is going to be happen for user?
sir. No, not for the
Ah.
user. We did it, sir. We deployed it, right?
Yes, that's why
For us, it
you
will
require to
charge.
bear, right?
Yeah. As
Compulsory. For end user point of view, there is no expense, right?
if the traffic increases, our charge will increase, no, sir.
If traffic increases, your business also going to increase, right?
Loss will also increase.
Okay, that's all, friends. This is just today 5 minutes. I hope you people got clarity. Some people, at least some people, may enter into the new world just by simply a new thing. Okay, from Python code, how you can send the request API, like just basic idea. The people who don't know about programming, don't worry at all. Okay, just basic idea sake what I told.
Yeah, from today onwards, we write code regarding for this.
Yeah.
Proper.
Sir, you